A business that's trying to reach the Latino market really needs to do its homework and realize that this isn't a simple or monolithic group that can be appealed to necessarily with a single message or a single style. So such factors as country of origin, of level of acculturation, preference in terms of language, English or Spanish, or in the case of Brazil, Portuguese. As with any other type of marketing, it's very important to know one's audience. In terms of trying to reach the Latino population in general, there are a number of common touch points. One would be language and culture. Even Latinos who are not fluent in Spanish will have some kind of a family or institutional memory of the language. It'll be somehow present in their environment. The emphasis on faith. It's a population that is largely Roman Catholic, although there are a lot of Protestants, but certainly overwhelmingly Christian and devout. And then the emphasis on family. So if one can touch on those three areas, then one's beginning to break into reaching that audience. It's really quite remarkable how many companies try to advertise in Spanish and think that they have an easy solution to the question, how do we reach the Latino population, and don't do their due diligence. They will put together a direct translation of marketing materials that have been prepared in English and might not get the language right, might not get the cultural nuance right. I've been amazed at how often there are grammatical or other errors, spelling errors, things that people would never tolerate in what they're putting out in the English language. Because it's a different language, they don't bother. Or they think that they can simply ask a guy on the street who happens to speak Spanish how to translate something, and they would never consult a non-expert in preparing marketing materials in English. Overall, the mega trends are that this population will continue to grow. It is the fastest growing, one of the fastest growing populations in the United States. And taken together, Latinos and African Americans and Asians will constitute the majority of the people in this country by 2042. So it's certainly a population that cannot be ignored.